Hello everyone, welcome to Logic Medico, where we'll understand the concepts in medicine. Today's interesting topic is nerves concerned with speech and language. So, the cranial nerves which are concerned with speech and language are number one, the main important nerve is the vagus nerve. As we know that the larynx or the voice box is concerned with production of the speech or the initiation of speech, it consists of numerous muscles. All the muscles of the larynx are supplied by recurrent laryngeal nerve. It's branch of a vagus nerve. Except one muscle sitting on the exterior, it's supplied by external laryngeal nerve. That is also a branch of vagus nerve. So the larynx, which has got a shelf-like projection within it, which are called as vocal cords. These vocal cords vibrate to produce the speech when we expire the air, and that is produced by vagus nerve. So vagus nerve or the 10th cranial nerve is concerned with initiation of speech. So I repeat one more time, vagus nerve or the 10th cranial nerve, by supplying all the muscles of the larynx by the recurrent laryngeal nerve, a branch of vagus nerve, and external laryngeal nerve, which supplies only muscle placed on the exterior, which is called as cricothyroid muscle. If I want to increase the tone of my voice, then that is controlled by external laryngeal nerve. Both are branches of vagus nerve or 10th cranial nerve. This is how the speech is initiated within the larynx. Moving on to the next nerve. The next nerve is concerned with soft palate. So this is a soft palate which is there in the posterior part of the roof of the oral cavity. Preferably we can call it as there in the oropharynx, the roof of the oropharynx. All the muscles of soft palate are supplied by vago-accessory complex. Vago-accessory complex. Vago means 10th cranial nerve, accessory means 11th cranial nerve. So this vagus and accessory nerve, especially the accessory nerve or the 11th cranial nerve, supplies the muscles of soft palate. So the muscles of soft palate are important too for pronunciation of palatal words. So what are these palatal words? Like well, like cozy, good. We are telling some words which are actually spelled up in the soft palate. So the muscles of soft palate are supplied by mainly by vago-accessory complex, among them the 11th cranial nerve or the accessory nerve. That is for better pronunciation of these words, the soft palate is used. Moving on to the next articulator, that is the tongue. So all the muscles of the tongue except the palatoglossus, which is already supplied by accessory nerve, all the muscles of tongue are supplied by one nerve which passes underneath the tongue. So underneath the tongue we call it as hypoglossal nerve. Hypoglossal nerve. So this hypoglossal nerve number is 12th cranial nerve. So whenever we want to pronounce some words which are called lingual words, so like L, if you want to tell L, you are using tongue. Like la, like na, you are using tongue for pronunciation of these words. So you can try it out from A to Z. You can tell some words, you can try it out where the tongue moves. So they are called lingual words. So all these words, we use this nerve called hypoglossal nerve, also called the 12th cranial nerve, for its functional or pronunciation. So this is about the usage of the articulator, that is the tongue. So we saw how the speech is generated in the larynx and how it is modified with the palate and the tongue. Moving on to the next aspect, that is in the face. In the face especially we use the lip, also some part of the cheek we use, but mainly the lips. Other parts is okay, but mainly the lips use. In face we have one nerve, it's called 7th cranial nerve or facial nerve. So the muscles of facial expression are supplied by facial nerve. So when there are muscles, it also helps in the movement of the lip. So this lip, if you just tell lip, you can see the tongue is moving towards one another. Lip is also called labial. If both the lips you are using for pronunciation, it is called bilabial words. Both the lips you are using for pronunciation, bilabial words. If only one lip you are using, like unilabial words, like E, they are all unilabial words. If both the lips you are using, like P, if you tell P, you are using both the lips. So you know better than me. So you are using only one lip to pronounce some words. So that is unilabial words. But you're using the lip and muscles of the face, including the lip, is supplied by seventh cranial nerve or facial nerve. Hence, these labial words are spelled at the level of the lip, though the larynx produces speech. If only larynx you're using, like for example, k, k, it's a vocal word. Only larynx is used, no other part is used. So therefore, it is supplied only by, it's controlled only by 10th cranial nerve or vagus nerve. If you're using soft palate, it will become palatal word. If you're using tongue, it will become lingual words. If you're using lip, it becomes labial words. So muscles of facial expression are controlled by one nerve, facial nerve or seventh cranial nerve. How to remember this? You can see the F and 7, it appears almost the same. So that's how you can remember in the easiest possible way. So this is another aspect or another nerve controlling the speech. That is seventh cranial nerve or facial nerve by controlling the muscles of facial expression, especially the lip. Moving on to the last but not the least, see this sound which is produced within the larynx, it's been echoed in the nasal cavity. See, if I close my nostrils, you can see the quality of voice is reduced, right? That is hyponasal speech. So hence the nasal cavity also plays a role, including the paranasal air sinus like frontal air sinus, maxillary air sinus, ethmoidal and sphenoidal air sinuses, which are there in the lateral wall of nose. Frontal, maxillary, ethmoidal and sphenoidal air sinus, including the nasal cavity, contributes to the echoing of the sound. It is not the cranial nerve which is controlling these, but what I am trying to tell you is the nasal cavity and the paranasal air sinus is important for resonance of the speech. If at all this is compromised, for example, if the person has sinusitis or nasal blockade or some nasopharyngeal carcinoma, so that time what happens, the person will have a hyponasal speech like this. The quality of voice would have been reduced. There is no echoing of the sound wave. So that also contributes to the quality of the voice. Thank you for watching and learning from Logic Medico. If you want me to summarize, the nerves controlling the speech and language are mainly the 10th cranial nerve by controlling the larynx and initiating the speech, the 11th cranial nerve mainly by controlling the soft palate and helping in pronunciation of palatal words, the 12th cranial nerve or the hypoglossal, 11th is also called accessory, okay. 12th is hypoglossal by controlling tongue, the hypoglossal nerve helps, and the muscles of facial expression controlled by facial nerve or 7th cranial nerve helps the lip in better pronunciation of labial words. So this is about in detail about the nerves, cranial nerves controlling the speech and language. Thank you for watching and learning from Logic Medico. If you benefit from this video, kindly press the thumbs up icon and share this video with your other friends. Kindly subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Thank you once again.